Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Y'all, it is so hot today. It was, gosh, in the upper 80s yesterday. I guess almost 90 degrees. It was just unbearable. I stayed inside the whole day. But anyway, so today it is down. It's probably not quite 81 because I think the car gauge is always a little bit hotter because of the sun shining on the hood. But it's 81 and it felt oppressive when I walked out the door just now. But anyway, y'all won't believe where I'm going. My yearly catastrophe. So y'all know I've been having trouble with my car, even after I paid, what, $1,800? Well, Jill paid it. I put it on her credit card for the catalytic converter. It ran real good, I guess, for several months. I don't know if it's been a year. I don't remember when I had it done. I don't know if I still have the paperwork. No, it's not in the car. It's inside of my receipts and everything. But anyway, for about the last 3 months, I noticed it started to give me problems when I tried to crank it. It would do that coughing or spitting or whatever it does. It sounds like an old man coughing. Like that. And then it won't start until the engine cools down completely. And sometimes that can take anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. So I've been very careful. Like if I do go to the grocery store, I make sure that I'm going to, if I just run into the grocery store and pick up milk and bread, then I'm going to be stuck in my car waiting a half hour for the engine to cool down to start. But anyway, I was trying to crank it the other day and it wouldn't start. So this man, he heard what was going on, and so he told me that he works for a mechanic. He is a mechanic, but I think he's running a tire shop or something now. So he wanted me to raise the hood so he could look at it. So I kept trying to crank it and it just kept going. And, it would almost start, like I could press on the accelerator and it would go poof, 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 like that. And y'all know I've been dealing with this problem over 3 years. I mean, the shyster down the street, he was supposed to have fixed it 3 or 4 years ago. He charged me over $2,000 and he never fixed it either. So anyway, this man happened to have the computer diagnostic tool in his car. So he plugged it in and it came up as the O1 sensor. I think it controls the airflow into the carburetor or whatever is in the engine. So anyway, that showed that it was bad. So he gave me the name in the shop and he gave me his own personal phone number that I could call him. So I did call. He wanted me to take it in on Saturday, but I couldn't. I had things I had to do, and obligations to help Jill and things like that. I called him and told him that I would bring it in this afternoon. So that's where I'm headed today. Lord, I dread it. I don't know what it's going to cost me, but I got to have my car. There's no way. I'm not going to buy another used car because you don't really know what you're getting. You could get a car that the transmission is on the verge of collapsing, and that's a couple of $1,000s. I'm sure the engine is about to burn up. There are ways that people can manipulate and make a car look good. And if a car is all bright and shiny and sparkling clean, then to me that's only on the outside. It's not going to be what's underneath the hood. So I try to stay away from those. I just want to get this fixed. And so he looked at my tires and he said, you need at least 2 new tires on the front. They're as bald as a bald-headed eagle. But anyway, let me go see if I can at least get an estimate on this sensor and get it to where it can run and not make me stalled in a parking lot somewhere. So I'll be back after I talk to the mechanic and let y'all know what he says. That's probably what I need to be riding. Bicycle. Anyway, the mechanic is putting his computer tester on it. So we'll see. Y'all, I'm afraid this sofa has creepy crawlies on it. Got holes in it. Sure is dirty. It's comfortable, but it sure is dirty. Anyway, he's working up an estimate. He said there's no oil in it. I put 2 quarts in it Saturday. This is Monday. How can it be empty? It's not leaking. There's no oil on the concrete underneath it in the parking lot. He said that it's not the sensor that it needs spark plugs. He says the 4 cylinders, there's only one working. So he's working up an estimate on that now, on an oil change and on replacing the spark plugs. So I'll be back when I get the estimate. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So my car has been repaired. I'll show y'all. Let me raise the hood and I'll show y'all what happened. But I had put 2 quarts of oil in it on Saturday, and then when I took it to the repair shop yesterday, it was completely empty. I thought, that's impossible. I just put 2 quarts in it. So anyway, this is what was happening to the oil, and it has been repaired. Let me show y'all. Hold on, I'll turn the camera around. And I have new hydraulics, y'all. That was a complimentary. The hydraulics were complimentary. The mechanic didn't even charge me for those. He had put had a monkey wrench up here on the old one, and I thought, oh, I didn't know you could do that, to keep it from slipping back down. So I said, I got to get me a monkey wrench. And then when I came out, when it was all done, I saw that he had put new hydraulics up here. I didn't even ask for that. He had taken off the valve cover, and let's see, the solenoid here, there were 4 spark plugs. All 4 spark plugs were bad, with 1 solenoid here that was bad. And then all of this around here, where you see that red stuff, was sopping wet with oil. And all of the spark plugs were sopping wet. So that's where all the oil was going. So he replaced that. Total came to $650. I had only taken $500 cash with me, so I have the other $150. I'm going to go over there and finish paying him. So he did that work, and then he changed my oil, and yeah, there's oil in there. More than 2 quarts, it looks like. It's clean, so sometimes it's kind of hard to see when the oil is clean. But I'm happy to get that done. But I got to talk to him about the water, because the radiator was empty. So anyway, I got to talk to him about maybe putting some antifreeze in my radiator, because it just has water in it now. Maybe I can just add it to this reservoir here. But anyway, it's running better. It's not running perfect. It still needs a lot of work, but this will get me through for now. So I just wanted to let y'all know that what was wrong with it and what was done to it. So I'm going to go on over there and finish paying him. Y'all, it is still 80 degrees. I can't believe this hot weather. I was so hoping for cooler weather. I do have my blouses out so I can be wearing, a little bit of long sleeve. Although I'm hot, I could actually get by with a short sleeve. But anyway, I'm going to go over there and give the mechanic the rest of the money that I owe him. Now, it does need a muffler. Y'all know by the way it sounds when I'm filming and recording that I do need a new muffler. But right now I just need it to run so I can help take care of my family and do the things that need to be done until I can get some more money saved up to get the new muffler. But anyway, I hope that you will give me a thumbs up and share, and if you're new here, please subscribe, and y'all just keep on coming back. Bye. Okay, I'm back at the repair shop because the car's doing the same thing. So it's supposed to be this sensor here.
See, mother flow. That's the main thing to how much you have to get for the engine.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they don't want to start it.
Mm-hmm. What was this thing called that they replaced yesterday?
The cover gasket.
Cover gasket, okay. Thank you. Back at the repair shop. Y'all, I'm so tired of this. So tired of being broke and stranded and